So if I have my research problem now, how can I develop from this research problem my research question, which is like more like a sentence with a question mark, not just a problem in general.
Yeah.
How can I develop
So
this one?
one issue is of major importance, that when you see your topic, your research problem, the field of your studies, you should see that you formulate one research question, only one.
Only one.
Because normally you start to have a couple of research questions. I know that from my own articles, writing my own articles, I have always so many different perspectives that this might be interesting, this might be, but that doesn't help you. Yeah. So you should try to focus one research question. You might then have sub-questions. That's, of course, possible. One of the questions always is, what kind of questions you should raise? Exactly. So how, what? I normally like to have the question of why. This assumes that there is a causal relationship.
Exactly, yeah.
That the European Council, for example, because they are heads of state and government, the political leaders of member states, that they have a special importance. So the why question would be the political power, national political power of the politicians, the members of the European Council, will help the European Council to get to major decisions. So the why question would be very important, and you see directly one answer to the why question. Yeah? The why does the European Council get to decisions of major importance for member states? And the answer, or preliminary answer, hypothesis, claim would be that you argue, yes, it's because there all political leaders of member states and of two EU institutions are there. So it's a collection of political power which might get to decision. You will find out that this is not always the case. This kind of hypothesis claim needs to be proven or tested, and sometimes you will find out, no, they are, even though there are so many important political figures, they don't find consensus.
And is it also possible for me to have multiple claims to one question, or should I just focus on one claim throughout the whole thesis?
That's, let's say, a little bit, if you have one claim, you have already a counterclaim in mind. If you say because of the power of political persons, then you say, oh, perhaps this power is not so important. My question is always, I'm suggesting to have a black and white claim. It's black or white, and the answer is gray. It's the end. Yeah, a little bit that, a little bit that. So let's say, don't try to be only refuting or falsifying or verifying one point, but look at the counter argument. So I like always that you find arguments pro and contra, or perhaps sometimes you even have three possible answers and counter arguments for these three different points.